Welcome everyone, Talking Titos, episode 12. We made it to 12.
Nice.
I know our last episode was heavily jiu-jitsu related, but this episode will be a little bit more variety.
That happens with jiu-jitsu people.
Yeah, weirdos.
And weirdos. It's like jiu-jitsu and CrossFitters and vegans. How do you know? Because they'll tell you.
Yeah, CrossFitters.
Just wait. Sure. They'll tell you.
CrossFitting is that still like popular as it was before?
Yeah, man. I know a lot of my friends still do it.
Oh, they still do it until they get injured, and then they don't do it anymore.
At this point, we're all injured, right? Yeah. Something always hurts,
right?
So it's like I had that conversation with Zach before, one of the blue belts before he moved. Mm-hmm. He's in his 40s, and I'm like, dude, what's up, man? When are you coming back? And he's like, man, my shoulder kind of hurts a little bit. I'm a little sore. And then my neck. And he's like, how do you manage it? I'm like, dude, I'm coming off a kidney transplant, bro. I'm like, if you only train at this age when you feel good, I'm like, you'll never train.
Right.
I'm like, something's always crunchy, something stiff. You know, I'm like, you just got to manage it. You know, drink your water, sleep, stretch. Ibuprofen if you take that shit.
Imagine if you just go to the Planet Fitness all the time or whatever gym like LA Fitness, and that's just your routine. I just find that terribly boring.
I know a lot of people that still do that and they're just spinning their wheels, but then they don't get any results. And
that's the one thing.
They don't have. Do you need a program? You know what I mean? But then they go when it's slammed, and all the machines are taken up, so they're just doing what's
available.
Right? What's available,
right?
So right there, that makes your workout suck because
terrible.
You know what I mean.
And then
you end up doing calf raises, and then this thing, whatever this leg machine.
I'll go to the gym with my wife, and to be fair, she doesn't really need to work out but everyone could use a little tightening when you're in your 50s.
But it's just the inside too. You know what I mean? You got to work your lungs and
right. But she doesn't do any of that. So. But I'll leave her on a machine, and I'll do 3 other machines, and I'll come back. She's still on the same machine on her phone, just like this. Right. I'm like, you gotta. And I don't want to get mad at her or anything. She's doing something right, but I'm like, we should probably rotate. So we go to a new machine. She goes there for another 30 minutes. And, it's better than nothing. And I like spending time with her.
The gym culture now is weird.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their phone out.
I go to a Park District one, which is kind of nice. And they're not, I can tell most people are not the recording themselves.
I go to a group style gym.
Yeah, I've seen your gym. Yeah, nice.
And way better. Dude, you're in and out in an hour. It's a program.
Yeah, nice.
I
like that idea. I just don't maybe I can't afford it or something like that. Who knows? I'm sure I could.
It's like this. It's basically the same price as going to LA Fitness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice then.
But yeah, dude, you definitely see results and then it's. You'll walk in that day and you're like, dude, my legs are fucking killing me. And then the workout is tailored to what you need. It'll be mobility, break up that lactic acid. And
so can you tell them in advance, hey, my shoulder hurts or whatever it is?
Yeah, there's modifications for everything.
That's cool.
So,
and is it a guy telling you to rotate, or
you just follow the clock. And then, there's 70-year-old ladies there,
I feel like an old senior citizen. And then what do you do in the bench press?
Doing snatches. Well, that's the thing. There's an onboarding.
Yeah.
So they bring you in. You get one-on-one coaching for 3 weeks. They show you all the exercises. The biggest thing is learning the terminology and the abbreviations on the board.
I feel like me and my buddy who were we graduated in 89. So we started working out together in the morning, in 87 at the high school gym. We were the only 2 guys there every morning, working out 6 in the morning before school. We take a shower and then go to class. And nowadays, every kid works middle school, probably grammar school. They work out. High school, obviously, college is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's it wasn't a thing back then. No one worked out back then, except for if you're on the football team or something,
Right. I mean, Eli's in the kids program at Undisputed where we work out.
Yeah, nice.
And
yeah, incredible. It's little kids, you know.
And he loves it. Like, dude, we stopped going.
Yeah.
He stopped going to jiu-jitsu on Saturdays because
Oh wow,
the
that's
kids' classes, his kids' class at his sports performance class is only on Saturdays.
oh, okay. That's cool.
So he's like, "Sorry, Dad,
Right.
no." But I mean, the videos, the proof, like, there's the benefits all right there.
Yeah.
You know, he's moving better. He's more athletic,
This
a
would be
lot more
crazy
coordinated.
when he like, you know, when he hits puberty.
Right. Because he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't play any team sports. So
I'm freaking out when I see the kids that we know that are getting older, and then you're like, oh my god, they're becoming like men. Every time you see them, they're taller.
yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, I saw my son go from like 14 to 24 doing training
Dude,
with us.
like now we got the young lions like Jack Bayshore
Yeah,
and
right.
Mateo.
Yeah.
And that kid's a goon. The kid never smiles. Like I'm cool with it. Like
Right.
he's there for the gun smoke. The kid's trying to murder me.
He
know?
is. He's
Dude, he's legit trying to kill me. So and I love it, bro.
You know,
I'm
when you small talk someone, somebody's gonna crack with a smile or something like that. Nothing.
never, dude. He got his blue belt and he was still. yeah.
He's angry at the world.
Larry is like, I'm gonna get him to smile, and then Larry is like cracking jokes with him. And he just look at Larry. Larry's like, I guess I'm not. All right, fuck this then.
Oh god.
He'll talk to me a little bit right before the roll.
Oh, will he?
Yeah, I'm like, how you doing, kid? You know, what's up? School, driver's ed, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we slap hands, bump fists.
Some guys are just not talkers.
He's just trying to fuck me up, dude. It's funny because he was just like trying to do mean shit. Like, what if I take your leg and push it towards your face? But I'm crazy flexible, right? I got the hip mobility, and I was like, I was laughing and it was pissing him off.
Oh, right.
Because anyone else, they tap or like do something else.
Yeah.
I kind of antagonize him a little bit, but yeah, like that kid, he comes in every week and he looks different. There's the other kid too. He's got a mustache. Where's the green gi?
Like
you know what I'm talking about?
Years older.
Dude,
He's got a mustache.
dude, his pants are like his gi pants are like this now.
Yeah.
You know, his sleeves are.
He's a good kid.
Dude, he is. He's a real good kid. Yeah. He's a wrestler too. His gi sleeves are like this. I almost want to go give him a gi. Like,
hey man, who's my old gi?
Like, dude,
enjoy.
Like, you are not legal, bro. Like, here, you need a legal sized gi.
Did you ever have a mustache goatee?
Never.
Only
when I was like in jail or in the hospital.
I had a goatee for like 7 years after my kids were born.
I had a beard when I first got sick in 2014 because I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And it looked like shit.
Mine turned all white, so I'm like, I gotta shave it off now. It doesn't look good when it's dark.
It's just
I'm not gonna get just for men or something like that.
And like, doesn't feel like a beard.
Most Filipino guys, except for the two Perez brothers, can grow beards. I'm like, you guys can grow beards? You're Filipino?
Dude,
how did that happen?
I look over here like Chris standing out like a cop on Saturday.
Mustache.
Yeah, mustache. You know, he's got his hands on his back belt. I'm standing there. You know, Chris looks like the police.
I know he has that. He's rocking that mustache.
Yeah.
I give him credit. He can pull it off.
Yeah, I'm kudos. Yeah, I can barely grow sideburns.
Cole can grow a little mustache and a little thing down here, and that's what he's doing. I'm sure that's fine.
Dude, I can look more like a catfish. Like, this wants to grow real long, or you know, like.
But you know,
I look like Lo Pan from Little Man.
Was that from? Was that China?
Big Trouble in Little
Big
China.
Trouble in Little China. Yeah, I was.
The green-eyed girl.
I was with Eric. Eric, we were talking. Me and Eric Hill, one of the older guys, and we were making jokes, and we're like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat," or some stupid remark like that. And then I'm looking at Eric. I'm like, you know what? No one knows what we're talking about when we say that. So I go, we found two guys. Hey, Chris, you know what we mean when we say we're going to need a bigger boat? And they're like, no, where's that from? I'm like, it's from Jaws, man. You know, to be fair, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you even watched it, but it's
no, man, I don't like scary movies.
No, you don't?
No, my cousins terrorized me as a kid, dude. They locked me in the basement and shit. Like, no, I'm straight.
Yeah. No, I don't
They all watch like Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street, and the one movie that fucked me up as a kid was Sleepaway Camp.
I never watched that.
Dude.
You know what are fun movies? Final Destination. You ever see those?
I saw the first
You
one.
probably saw the first one. They're funny. They're like creepy and scary, and you always get freaked out. But it's like you're kind of laughing as it's going on. Like, oh my god! Oh.
Well, like when I'm driving on the highway and there's like the truck full of lumber, I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
No Final Destination for me.
Does Eli watch scary movies at all? Some people are just into them, you know?
No.
Yeah. There's a lot of scary ones.
His
these
mom
days.
watches like a lot of murder documentaries and shit. Though.
Yeah.
Him and her and his grandma too. Like, oh, time to wind down. Let's go watch how Lucy killed their fucking husband.
In a small town.
Right, in a small town. Kids missing.
Yeah.
It was the janitor that did it.
Right. I don't know. That's a big thing. There's a lot of podcasts that they just talk about murder mysteries. You know, they just and that's their thing. They get a lot of viewers and stuff.
I watch it a little. Like I'll watch that, but then before I go to bed, I gotta watch something funny. I can't watch something heavy like that and then like, all right, time to go to sleep.
Do you look at your phone before you go to sleep?
I
kind of pass out looking at my phone.
No, not usually. I do. There's times if I'm laying there and I drop the phone and it hits me in the face, it's time to go to bed. I roll over and like, okay.
I always hang the phone on the side of the bed and then it'll fall on the ground. Then I know, okay, it's time to go to sleep.
No, I usually hit myself right in the face.
I do that. I've done that so many times. I'm like, I can't hit myself in the face. I got a rite of passage.
No, I usually, if I'm training like I'm like in my groove, I'm pretty good about going to bed, like taking myself up and going to bed.
That's good.
If I'm on like my bullshit, bro, I just pass out on the basement couch and
I do that too.
I know CPAP. I sleep like shit. My neck's fucked up because I was, using the crap pillow.
It's just sometimes you're like, I can't make it up there. I'm just gonna crash here. I'll come. I just can't do it.
Dude, now I give myself the first, and then I'm like, all right, time to go.
Snoring is the weirdest thing because you generally don't ever hear yourself snore, right? It's always someone waking you up and like, hey man, you're snoring, or hey, wake up.
Oh, dude, Eli's mom would record me and be like, motherfucker, this is you.
Oh, you have sleep apnea.
Oh, dude, I spent $60,000 on a new nose, and I still. It helped. The new nose helps when I exercise. That's the biggest thing. I was basically breathing through one nostril for a long time.
Did they rebuild your nose?
Dude, I had a terminate reduction and
don't they put pipes in there or something like that? Or?
Dude, I had sticks. They had to straighten it because this is definitely not the nose I was born with.
Oh wow.
And then from like boxing and MMA, I had a lot of scar tissue in my left sinus. Mm-hmm. So they cut out all this scar tissue underneath. That was underneath. And he showed it to me. It looked like tripe. Hey. He's like, dude, it just kept coming. He was like, it was from like.
How's anything supposed to go through all that, right?
Right, exactly.
So are you happy with the nose that you got?
Sure.
So you could breathe now?
Yeah.
But you still snore?
Still snore, still have obstructed sleep apnea. I was so bad even after getting my nose fixed. They thought they might have to put me on a BiPAP, which is oxygen. Because they're like, dude, you like die in your sleep. I'm like, for real? Like,
I have a couple of buddies who have it, and they say it works great.
I swear by it. I have the stupid CPAP lines on my face all the time.
I've recorded myself, and I've also did like I did a smartwatch just to make sure I wasn't. And it said I'm not stopping breathing. I snore, but I'm not like your sleep is just is decent. I probably just don't sleep enough.
I mean, it was like night and day though. Once I started using it,
that's good.
And then I got it right around the time my first transplant, and the docs told me it definitely helped with the healing. because it was putting me in REM sleep.
Oh, nothing better than that, man. If you can get some REM sleep, even like a 30-minute nap, and you get some REM sleep, man, you're good. I don't know if it even's possible, but some of those naps are great.
Dude, I get naps all the time. I'm like, I'll take 45 minutes, and then it's 3 hours later.
If I can get if I'm super tired in the afternoon, if I get 20 minutes, man, nothing beats that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it just on. It's better than watching something stupid.
I think that's what they do I think in Spain, in some countries they take a break. Siesta, and then they come back to work and they work a little later.
They do that in the Philippines. My cousin, long lunch, and then they go back.
And then they just go home though.
Yeah, my cousin wouldn't go back. Yeah, especially when we stay there. He just it was all half days. He'd go in the morning, come back for lunch, and then.
Yeah, my father-in-law worked at for sales, and he would always take he'd take lunch and then work for another hour and then call it a day. Because especially if you're commission, it's like wait,
right.
If you're in the office, you're not selling. Go sell. Right.
My dad can sleep anywhere, anytime. He just even now, I'll watch a game with him. Like, damn, Dad, you see that?
I'm like your dad. I could sit there with my boots and a winter coat.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's terrible.
All the kids were over on Easter.
Yeah.
Dude, and my dad after lunch just passed out. He looked like a bulldog. He was like I went over and I was like, tuck, and he's like
I hate
he looked at me, I'm like, dude, I was like, tuck that motherfucker in. I'm like, first of all, you leave it out until we dry. I'm like, your breath's gonna stink. I'm like, he was like, leave me out.
I hate passing out in front of people.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
Dude, my cousins and friends, we'll draw dicks on your face. I would light you on fire. I'm lighting your socks and pants on fire.
I've had a couple of times where I'm hanging out with some guys and I'm passing out, and then I'll blurt out stupid stuff like that. I blurt out something about a sofa, like we need to buy this sofa, or something. Just something in your mind that kind of just comes out, and they'll be like, "What?" I'm like, never mind. Just dumb.
I had a buddy that we'd be sitting around smoking. He'd pass out. Hand him the bong. He'd wake back up, hit the bong, fucking pass back out.
We used to when we were, after I graduated college, I graduated early because I was a couple years older than everyone else. So I had a job. I was working 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. But all the other guys were just hanging out playing video games just in college or, just finishing up. And I was still, so I would hang out with them late and we'd play NBA Live. NBA, I remember it was NBA Live on the friggin'.
Yeah.
And I'd pass out while we were playing. So my character would be half court. I would be like, where's the ball? And it's me on the other side not passing the ball. And they're like, Javino, wake up. I'm like, damn it. It just gets so, I don't know. So and then we used to play before Call of Duty. It was Counter-Strike. I don't know if you remember Counter-Strike. Yeah. And then I would pass out playing that stupid game too. and I would be like this. They'd be running around. To shoot me. I one time on their team shoot me.
I would have to set alarms for the video games because especially if I had to work.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! It's 3 a.m.
Those games
dude,
Did you ever play Warcraft or StarCraft or any of those games where it's strategy games?
No.
It was always shooter games.
Always shooters or mostly shooters.
But time warps when you play video games.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I'm just gonna play for 30 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 4 hours later.
I play games like Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah.
Or Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
So it's open world.
Right.
I'm riding on a horse in feudal Japan. Fucking killing Mongols. And it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta go to sleep.
I got work the next day.
The worst, dude, is when you can't sleep.
The last
time I was on dialysis, I had restless leg syndrome.
Uh-huh.
And I had to wear the CPAP. So with the restless leg, right when I was about to fall asleep, my legs would I would constantly have to move my legs.
Right.
My legs felt I had to shake.
Mm-hmm.
So
While you're laying in bed?
yes.
Okay.
So every time I was about to fall asleep, my body would jerk up and my legs, dude, it sucked.
That sucks.
I was getting like 3 or 4 hours a night of sleep. My eyes were like on fire. I was like not able to like function right. It was fucked up.
But you couldn't do any like physical activity?
No, because I was on, not really, because I was on dialysis, and I walked around with like 9 pounds of dialysis fluid in my gut all day.
Ew.
So
I always say like people should just try to work out, freaking do something, and just tire themselves out. So then you might sleep better, you know.
but like I'm tired as fuck right now from that workout today. So
Yeah.
I'll sleep like a baby. But then there's like nights when I come home from rolling,
Yeah.
especially if I did like some extra or hard rounds.
Yeah.
I'm like amped and then like
Crazy.
can't sleep. Like I'm tired, but then my body's still like, or I'm thinking about the roll or you know whatever.
Yeah, I have to wind down when I come home from training. So
I have to do it from everything. Like I'll be at work.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 2 a.m. and I'm like dragging ass, like dying.
Yeah.
I get home and it's like 3:30, and I can't go to sleep. I gotta chill and I'll watch TV, for like an hour, or 2, or like a lot of times I'll be hungry, so I'll stop and get like something late night, and then come home, and then like you said, I can't pass out right away. So
I remember
the sun comes up, and then I'm like, all right, time to go to bed.
I used to work downtown, and that was a long commute. It was like an hour and a half one way, and 2 hours sometimes back and forth. And sometimes I would drive, and then I'd pass out. I'd literally pass out. I would be half asleep driving home.
So
there were times when I was driving home, I wouldn't know if I was driving to work or driving home.
The sleep apnea would affect me driving too.
Oh yeah,
I was like
crazy,
not out at lights. Dude, the one time I was in the work van, I nodded out and I tapped this minivan in front of me. I'm like, fuck. I know it's a mom.
Yeah.
Kids in there. Fuck, dude. Like, son of a bitch.
Did you get out? Did you stop and everything?
I put it in park. I went to go open my door. She hopped out.
Yeah.
Ran around, looked, like, rubbed the bumper, threw her thumb up, fucking hopped in the car and drove off. I was like, yes.
Wow.
But I was like, son of a bitch.
I actually, when I was driving, we went to a late party. My kids were like 5 and 2, no, maybe 6 and 3 or something like that. They're in the backseat. I had a Honda Civic. It was a 90. Was it 90? 2005 Honda Civic. Oh, no, 95 Honda Civic. So driving, we were coming home from a party late. And it was a kid, a buddy of mine's mom's like 70th birthday party. So we were in Chicago, and I'm like, I better go home. And it was getting late, and I was tired, and the kids were sleeping in the back, and I was driving, and I made it. So it was like an hour drive on the highway, 45 minutes on the highway, and then like 10 minutes to get from the highway to our house. Right. Made it to the highway, past the highway, and I got to our main street. And I'm like, oh, I made it. I'm safe. And at that point, like I passed out. I woke up, and I was going about 30 miles an hour, and there was a Chevy Blaze right in front of me, and I jammed on my brakes, and I hit him like, boom. He pushed forward, and my car got crumpled. It was like a hard hit where it crushed my everything.
Well, it's a Civic, yeah, so the plastic bumper and shit.
I was like I slid underneath him, and then he took off, and then he stopped. The cops came, and I was like, I fell asleep. And luckily the kids, they were sleeping, so they were okay, but they were like, what happened? What happened? I was like, Pop screwed up, guys. Sorry. And so after that, after I told my car.
Karen was with you?
Karen was probably working.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She used to work night shift.
Gotcha.
So, and even if she was with me, thank God she wasn't. Sometimes I would be like really dazed when I was driving, even with her.
But she wouldn't be like, let me drive.
I don't feel comfortable driving.
Dude.
Yeah. But since then, I always drink these stupid Mountain Dew kickstarts. and they actually work for me because I don't drink like coffee all the time.
Yeah.
And so that wires me a little bit. And it saved my ass several times. Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Dude, if I'm tired, I'll get fucking chicken wings from Lawrence Fisheries.
That's so far out there.
No, I'm coming down 55, right? So I just like step off in Chinatown.
Yeah.
So then, like if I'm coming home from work, right? And then they're open 24 hours. And I just, to stay awake, I roll down the window and just eat chicken wings and just launch the bones out the window.
I do the roll down the window, play music. And then I heard what helps.
That doesn't help.
Is to take like a lot of deep breaths, and it recharges the oxygen in your system.
Okay.
Or it helps to call someone. You know what I'm saying? You call and chit chat because that helps. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. Who are you going to call? So I went to this this restaurant called Cebu. I don't know if you've ever been there in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been there?
Yeah.
Bougie Filipino food.
Yeah.
It was good, to be fair. I had some lechon, like a little piece, and it was like $25 for some lechon and rice. And I was like, it's good, but we were like the only like full Filipinos there. I felt like it. And the whole place was like, and
Booties.
Yeah. Asians and pooties. And I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm happy that people are appreciating the food.
It's just not the real like I met one of my friends after I went to train Nick and Pritos, and we went to a place in Glendale.
Hong Ning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had curry, and it just.
Did you like it?
It was good, but it
wasn't.
It wasn't real curry.
That's the problem with Filipino food.
You need to use the shitty cuts of meat. Like
you need to cook it you need crappy cuts of meat and cook it for a long time.
Right. Like I need tripe. Right. Like white people are like, what is this? Like I'm eating. What is this chewy membrane? I'm like, I need tripe in it. I need,
I like I do like Hong Ning. It's pretty as like for restaurant goes. It's like.
It's all right.
As authentic as you're gonna get.
I like the soup. It's not Filipino, but it's like it's like the noodle.
Not sinigang or nalaga.
No, it's like a noodle.
Is it like mami they call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
That's a Filipino thing.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that, but I mean, it served its purpose.
But to pay like $25 for $22 for pancit. Just pancit, like no rice and stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Right.
I guess my parents went there like a few, maybe 6 months ago, and they're like, why did we go here? I can eat longanisa at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, people are paying $11 for longanisa sandwiches.
Waiting in line.
Waiting in line.
I mean, I'll go for some halo though. Like,
oh yeah, I always like that.
Halo is one of those things where it just tastes better when other people make it. It's like a salad. A salad is definitely better when someone else makes it for you.
But it's so inconsistent. Because sometimes you'll...
Dude, it's literally mix. It's whatever the fuck you want.
Sometimes you'll get some and there's cereal in there.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Sometimes there'll be beans and corn. Sometimes
I'm down with that.
I'm down with everything. But you go to another place and it's like... ice cream with some jelly. And
we would make it. My mom would make it at home, and bro, just clear out the fridge. There'd be like the little servings, like
extra
that much.
Corn, please.
Dude, just throw some of that in there. Condensed milk. I had ice shaver.
I love that. I used
to be over there, just hand cranking the ice.
We had me and my buddies in college. We came to my house. We had a halo party where we just brought all the ingredients, and someone had an ice shaver. And then my cousin came in the house to visit us. Or she stopped by, and she's like, what the hell are you guys doing? I was so embarrassed for some reason. It's like,
it's got to have ice cream on it too. I need like the ube and mango ice cream on top or whatever.
Yeah. Leche flan.
Leche flan. I gotta have that.
It's really hard to do though. The whole production, man.
Gotta have the ube.
Who's got leche flan in their house?
That's what I'm saying.
It takes 12 hours to make it. And 30 eggs.
Dude, my grandpa Reyes used to make in little those canned hams.
Yeah. Oh, I love those. I love leche flan. Obviously.
Yeah, same. And he loved those fucking canned hams too. Like the canned ham and pan sal. And then he'd use the cans for the leche flan.
Right.
I would eat a whole fucking all right, this is my can. I'm like,
it's
you're over there eating it. It's so rich.
It's so rich. Yeah. This egg custard, sweet. It's egg and sugar. That's all it is, baby.
Is there milk in it? There's milk, right?
Maybe sweet and condensed milk, I think. I don't think there's. I don't know. I think they make it all differently, but
I don't even know, man. I just eat it.
But nowadays, like, do you like ubi?
It's all right. Like all the white people love it.
All the white people. Everything's ubi.
I'm
Ubi donuts.
I grew up eating that shit. It's all right.
Yeah. They kind of took it over, man. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it's cool that they're eating it, but it's
Eli's mom loves it. She did make some ube cupcakes that were pretty fire. I didn't really need the icing. Just like the cake part was good.
Ubi crinkle cookies, those are good. With the sugar on top.
I'm thinking about those.
Yeah, those are good. We've tried making those, and with the internet, like, who can't make anything, right? But yeah, a lot of I guess there's a lot of Filipino restaurants these days, and they're just
I took my
up.
mom after one of my doctor's appointments. We stopped in Pilsen for Nobel Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's that Filipino and Mexican pizza. We got the longanisa.
No, I'd eat that for sure, 100%. Pizza's my favorite food of all time.
Right, and the in-house made longanisa was fire.
Mm-hmm.
My mom liked it.
Homemade longanisa. We always talk about sausages, but yeah, that's... Well, you can't go wrong with sweet, brown, sugary sausage, pork.
Right.
Pork sausage.
Well, and then, I get, Uncle Mike's is a classic. Like, it's kind of, it's just like...
Uncle Mike's been around.
It's just like, right. Then it's like regular breakfast. It's hard to fuck up breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast is... Yeah. Good for them, man. I mean, we 20 plus, I don't know how long we've been around. 30 years, maybe 25 years.
Man, at least 20, because I remember eating there when I still worked in the nightclubs. I remember eating there after, going after hours and shit. And I was 23.
I always liked Seasick, and so I think that's always going to be like.
I like Seasick. Since we talked about lechon, I want crispy pata.
Yeah.
The fucking fried.
We should just come here after on Saturday and just cook something.
Fried cow or fried pork.
I got the whole thing, man.
Yeah.
With the foot.
The whole fucking
the hawk.
foot.
What do you call it?
A ham hock, yeah, whatever the fuck.
The pork hawk and the foot and everything. It's not the most pleasant thing in the world to look at.
No.
You just see the joints and
so, I used to always make a big deal about my birthday growing up. And then, always, go out to eat. And I remember one year, this is the first time I got out. One of the first times, I think. Yeah. We went to Papados, and I'm like, bring me the biggest lobster in the tank.
Wow.
And they're like, what? I'm like, the biggest one. If there's one fucking bigger than that, I'm going to be pissed. Dude, this lobster is so big and had been there so long, the servers named it.
Oh, man.
Dude, when they brought it out, other servers are coming by, oh, you ate Frank? I'm like, damn. He's been here a long time.
You ate Frank?
Yeah,
What do they charge you by the pound there? I've never eaten there.
Yeah, it was $240.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad was like, you better eat the whole fucking thing. I was like, no problem.
We went to Fogo de Chao last month.
Nice.
For our anniversary. I've eaten at those I went to Brazil for work 20 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And they brought me to, but that was before they were here in America. I was like, this is the best place I've ever eaten at. Yeah. And they started popping up here. But it wasn't never worth it to bring my wife and the kids. Yeah. They didn't pay $60, and they're gonna
I couldn't bring Eli's mom when we were together.
We can't.
So I'd go with my cousins because we would throw it on.
Oh yeah, you guys would kill it.
We were there all
that
all
meat,
night,
man.
dude.
Oh, They try to get you with the salad. You know, like the salad
I
bar is
make
fantastic.
one trip.
Yeah.
The first trip.
Pick a few things.
So I get some asparagus.
Yeah. Cut the meat flavor.
Yeah. Well, maybe some prosciutto and like tomatoes.
You don't want to load up on that stuff.
No.
Right. Just a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit.
My mom's opposite. But like she'll go and she'll fuck up the salad bar.
Yeah. I haven't. That's the first time we loved it, man.
We go to Chamagaucha.
I've never been.
It's the one on Butterfield.
Okay. I guess there's a Texas de Brazil too.
Salver goes to that one.
Yeah.
We prefer Chama.
You know, you could get you can get a coup. You can get if you have a Costco membership, you can get like a $100 gift card for like $80 or
right.
And then sometimes you can get meals for $50 a person. So technically, you could eat there for $35.
It used to be $50 when they first opened. I think I don't know.
Now it's like 60,
70 or something like that.
It's a lot.
But I mean, I can eat that much meat. It's no problem.
Yeah. They try to get you with some cheap meat. Like here's some Parmesan chicken. I'm like, no.
I fuck with that chicken breast though. That bacon chicken, I get down with that.
I got that. I think I had everything, but I didn't. I wanted like.
Dude, the garlic beef.
Oh man. It was good.
The beef rib tastes like nilaga. That's my cousin Vince's favorite. Legit, it's so juicy. Tastes like nilaga.
I'm getting hungry again, but
bro, let's go.
We should. We gotta go to Katie's dumpling place again.
Fuck, I'm down. So down.
Let's see how it goes. Maybe this Saturday if you train. We'll see.
Yeah.
I went there freaking 15 years ago, and it's much smaller than it was then. It was like literally a hole in the wall.
Really?
And I was like, man, this place is so good. And he's like, yeah, my buddy who brought me there is like, yeah, not many people know about it. I'm like, cool. So then when you mentioned it, Katie's Dumpling House, when you mentioned it, I'm like, let's go.
I could just eat dumplings and soup wontons, but I still always get the beef noodle soup.
Nice. Yeah, you and your $60 tabs.
But you know what I mean? I haven't eaten for 18 hours, so.
I get it. I know.
But then I don't think I ate the rest of that day.
Nice. Anything else going on in terms of any news for you?
No, not really. Just doctor's appointments. Trying to get put back on the active list for the third time. I'm currently on the transplant list now. I'm listed as inactive, so that means I'm building time, but I can't receive any offers. So,
if you find someone, that like put you on the list?
They would do the transplant.
Wow.
Now. So, I mean, like I could technically, if I could find a living donor, they could do it now.
So that's kidney.
Mm-hmm.
Kidney. Man, you're a survivor, man.
Yeah, I mean, just playing the hand that I'm dealt, right?
Yeah.
Like I was talking to my doctor today, and she's like, "I understand your frustration. You know, you do everything right, and then some, and it's just not working out for you."
Yeah.
So, I mean, my thing has always been, you know, a lot of people are like, why me? So my thing has always been like, why not me? You know, I'm built for this. So,
right.
And I've always said, like, I always told my mom and dad, I'm glad it's me and not my brother or sister.
Man, that's good on you, man.
You know, like I know sure. I can take it.
Right.
You know, like
I mean, obviously, but sometimes, like, you know, when you see those stories with like the little kids and stuff like that, that's the saddest. You know,
that's the part that's hard. And then just like, you know, I got a young son of my own, and you know, I do what I do because I know he needs me.
Yeah,
you know, and I want to see him grow up, and you know, we're close, so.
Yeah, I was talking to my son, and like when he was younger, like Karen was in nursing school, and we lived here, and she we got to get you in the program that accepts you. She got accepted in St. Xavier, which if people don't know, it's in the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
It's like 103rd Street.
103rd and Washington.
Yeah, it's like probably a minimum hour drive with no traffic, right? So she got accepted there, and I'm like, is that our options? That was, I guess, our best option. But he couldn't live with us between like when he was like a baby until he was in like he couldn't go to school, live here, because there was no way for us to like get him to a daycare, and then so he lived with during the week he would go to my grandparents' house and stay there in St. Charles and go to school in St. Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And the weekends we would have him, Right. But I told him, and he hated it up until like third grade. He did that all the way to third grade. He had some friends, but then we had to pull him out of there. Finally, when Karen graduated, he was in fourth grade. She was starting to work. We could make some money, blah, blah, blah. And I told him the other day, I explained like what we had to do to like, me and Karen would have to leave here like 5:30 in the morning, drive to St. Xavier. I'd take the train from St. Xavier to downtown Chicago, work, go back to St. Xavier, drive home, sometimes go to St. Charles to visit him, come back here. And it was just, we had the baby too. It was like, he's like, I think he sort of realized, like, we didn't do it. We didn't do it because we wanted to. We had to.
When I was a kid, I always kind of like, I always played sports. My parents always signed me up for whatever was in season or whatever. And then I used to like not understand why, like, Billy's dad's there all the time. How come my dad's not?
Yeah.
And then when I found out he would come to one of my games, I would be so nervous. I play like shit, or I keep looking in the
I kind of had the same thing.
I keep looking in the stand, looking in the stand until he got there, and then I could finally like settle down. But then when I got older, I realized, like, man, it's not like he didn't want to be there. It's because he was working 2, sometimes 3 jobs, so he could pay for me to
sports
play, pay for me to play.
Right.
And then like I started playing travel soccer.
That's not easy, man.
Right.
Time and travel.
And I was a goalie, so my shit was expensive too. And I goalie camp every summer, and this and that. And so now I get it as an adult. It's not that my dad didn't want to be there.
Right.
It's like, dude was sleeping, or going between jobs, or it's not like he wasn't there because he was sitting on a bar stool getting fucked up,
right.
or doing, whatever. It's because he was providing for us. So I understood that when I got older. When I was a kid, I was bitter.
Yeah.
I was like,
you don't understand.
Or like I was always like the last kid picked up, like dude, the kids' parents are always like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. My dad don't fucking be here.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm late for everything, but when it comes to Eli, I'm on time, because I remember what it was like being that kid.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, is he coming?
And when you're the parent, it's no fun. You're like racing. You're like, oh my God, I'm late.
Right.
Oh my God, what are they gonna do? Sometimes they charge you by minute if you're late, or something like crazy stuff like that.
Well, then like in high school, like we had after school, like weightlifting.
Yeah.
Bro, I would be like the first one in the weight room, and then like the janitor would be like, dude, you gotta go. I gotta lock this door. Like,
right.
What the fuck are your parents?
I don't know how people do it without help from other family members, parents, or something.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm blessed, man. I got the support of my parents.
Yeah, there you go. It's hard.
Krista's mom helps out. And then, like I said, man, like when it comes to picking up, I'm in the pickup line with all these other fucking dumbass parents and shit. Like, but right, I'm just trying to break the cycle, though. Like I don't want him to feel that. I
remember my dad would. Every day we would go in the summer. Our babysitter was the local pool in Skokie.
Same, dude.
And we would swim until like 5 o'clock, and then we'd look up and we'd see our dad sitting on the bench. I'd be like, "Hey," there's still like an hour. I'd be like, "Pops, come swim with us." And he'd be like, "No, never." He never swam with us, even though he grew up swimming, right?
Yeah.
And then I realized all he would do is just sit there and watch us. And I was like, when I got older, I was like, "Oh, he's just I get it. You're just relaxing and enjoying watching our kids.
Right.
You know.
My dad does swim with us too. You know, he taught us how to swim.
What's
How he
that?
taught me how to swim.
Oh, he taught you how to swim?
He just threw me in the fucking water. Legit, just threw me in the water,
That's
dude.
the way to do it. I mean, that's
Like,
the way
dude,
how
my
they say
brother
it.
had fucking legit swim lessons. I was mad. I was like, he's got the paddle, like the board, and he's got like a swim instructor.
Paddle
My
board.
dad was like, come here.
Well, you were the oldest, right?
Yeah, so
Oh,
he was
wow.
like, and we had a pool across the street from our house on Mount Zion. My dad was like, grabbed me by the back. I was like, yeah. It's like,
I'm sure he would have jumped in if he
he's
was.
like, figure it out. I'm like, all right.
One time I went swimming with Sella. I'm sitting like this, like literally like this at the pool, at the edge of the pool, and the water was maybe 4 feet deep, and Sella was in front of me, and she was kind of like paddling around, like I was just like looking around and chilling, and all of a sudden like a girl lifeguard comes from my shoulder and jumps in the water right in front of me, and grabs Sella, and she was like, she looked like she was struggling. And so I was like, yeah, I was drowning, Pops. I'm just sitting there like this. I could have just reached her like this. This lifeguard jumped in the water. I'm like, whoa, what happened? Terrible parents.
Dude, when Eli was like, I don't know, 4 or something like that, we went swimming at my buddy's house, and he is like looking at the other kid. She's like, Dad, I don't need the floaties. And I was on dialysis at the time, so I couldn't swim. So I was like, what? He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, man, let me see.
Oh, boy.
Dude, he jumps in. Dude, he sank like a rock, dude. He was like,
Swimming.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
He's on the bottom of the pool looking at me. Let's up a bottle. Bo, I look at my buddy Biscuit. I'm like, Biscuit, grab him. Biscuit reaches down, grabs him. Poof. Eli comes up. He's like, I need my floaties. I'm like, that's what I thought.
So ambitious.
Dude, it was hilarious. And we just watched him sink. And he was on the bottom of the pool. He let up one. Bloop. I like Biscuit, grab him.
It's swimming. I went to the Raging Waves over here. So another dumb.
Dude, we had season passes.
Raging Waves is awesome. It has a lazy river.
Yeah.
I was in the lazy river with one of those tubes around me. I somehow fitted my body inside one of those. Mm-hmm. And I was like, putzing around with my family. I somehow managed to go like upside down until my body was in the
nice.
Like my head was,
and you got stuck.
And I got sort of like
you're gonna drown in the lazy river.
And then the lifeguard's like, "Hey, is he okay? Is he okay?" And I was like so embarrassed. And like they I don't know if they stopped the water or something like that, but I was like, "No, I'm okay. I'm okay." Dumb. But Karen has a good story. Like we were in one of those wave pools, not Raging Waves, but somewhere else in like Wisconsin, maybe Rockford. That one in Rockford. And I was looking out for her. I was like, where's Karen? This is when we were dating. And I see her like kind of like her head between like some rafts and stuff like people. And then all of a sudden she like went under and went over there. I grabbed her, like, okay, stand up. And she was like trying to get up. I could see her head like bouncing off the rafts. And so she owes me her life. You know, it's like, yeah, savior. I saved my girlfriend at least.
Right.
But, well, all right. I think this was a good random episode.
Yeah.
And we'll thanks for visiting. Thanks for subscribing and
thanks, guys,
and watching. And
appreciate all your support, all the views, comments. Yeah,
we got a lot of comments on the reels, and at least a lot of views on the reels and stuff like that. So thank you, and we're working on it. We may do some talking to some people who have somewhat success in their lives, and I've had some luck with that. And talking with some people who might want to be on the podcast. So we'll go from there. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys. Thank you.